Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. My name is Christian, but you can call me Spot.
Oh, Spotty!
I produce the Covino and Rich show on Maxim Radio on Sirius Satellite Radio. I also haven't been laid in a while, but here's where I can turn it all around. We're taking the show to Arizona for the Super Bowl.
Welcome to Phoenix, baby.
And while I'm out there, I need to get my hands on some booty. And you get to watch it all unfold. This is On the Level 2. Your name? My name's Christian. Everyone calls me Spot. Most people of the Covino and Rich show would know me as Spot.
Spot. Man. He's a giddy, jolly, doofy, kind-hearted dude. Spot's like the everyman. Spot is the dude that has no confidence. Spot is shy. Spot is a non-ass-getting machine.
This is Spot, a 27-year-old who still lives at home with mom and has an unhealthy obsession with Harry Potter. He's been producing the show since February of 2007 and has been everywhere from LA to Acapulco to Las Vegas. He's also reaped quite a few benefits that being the producer of a Maxim radio show can offer.
I've been producing the show for, 13 months. I've been producing the show. It's been quite a ride.
Really?
I'm definitely, I don't know, I've seen a lot of things over the past year. I think I've changed a lot over the past year. The show has definitely had an influence in my life. And, I don't know, it's been a wild ride, and it's just beginning.
But then there's the other side of being a radio producer. Being the former producer of the show, I've indulged everything from getting my chest waxed to ingesting a pill of Viagra and then immediately finding out that I was actually allergic to the pill. And Spot really hasn't had it that much better. He's been hypnotized.
You speak one language only. That's Chinese. Why? You're a Chinese rap superstar.
Put in rather uncomfortable situations.
I like it.
And challenges that may even be too big for him to bear.
Covino and Rich posed the challenge to me not to crank it until I got asked, which apparently is supposed to be in some sort of motivation for me to get out there and actually talk to women and have sex.
Do you think Spot is a good producer?
He's talented. Technically
That's
talented.
not the question. Is he a good producer?
Spot is a double-A deucer. He's not fulfilling his potential in any areas of his life. One of Spot's responsibilities is to book beautiful women on our show. It's like, Spot, here's what you're going to do. You have to get hot girls to hang out on our show every day, and you're the point guy. So essentially, it's like he has so much ass at his fingertips, but he doesn't, he doesn't go for it.
Producing the Covino show has its ups and downs. You would think that, it's Maxim Radio, all you need to do is get a couple girls on the show and get some guests and whatnot. Being the producer, you have to deal with all aspects of the show, like coming from all angles. So you have to deal with the talent.
I think I'm done with this topic.
You have to deal with guests.
Who has agents? Who is this girl?
You have to deal with the bosses. You have to deal with, just everything. You're like the go-between of the show, and I'm the only person. There's me and an intern, and trying to take on a lot of responsibility for one person and having a lot of demand put on you by, the powers that be here and Covino Rich themselves and the listeners. It's a lot to take on, but I don't know. I don't know.
Spot has a lot on his plate being a producer, but that is no excuse. That is no excuse in the world not to socialize and go on dates and be a dude that's 27 at his prime. He's working for Maxim Radio, the Covino and Rich show. He is single, and he's not taking advantage of it. It could be because maybe he never played sports growing up. He never had that aggressive edge to him. He never had that desire to win and kick ass and go for it and get the girl or get the trophy. He never had that competitive edge to him that most little boys have growing up. And I think that's what he lacks now, just that aggressive competitive edge to him, that drive and determination to get that girl. No, it's funny, Covino. Spot told me this. He said never in his life has he been at a bar or a club walked up to a random girl, met her, and hooked up with her that night. I think that's going to change in Phoenix, Arizona.
That's a freaking tragic tale right
I
there.
honestly told you that in confidence.
You know what? Hold on, though. That's all about the change. It's all about the change because it's like low-hanging fruit at these parties. There's girls waiting to party. You're the producer of Maxim Radio. There's going to be girls waiting for Spotty, the producer, to make them a star and get them in the pages of Maxim. This is your opportunity to shine, my man.
We're going to Arizona again to broadcast from the Super Bowl. Super Bowl party, the Maxim Super Bowl party, the EA Madden Bowl party, the Maxim party, the Penthouse party.
We're just going for work. All these trips that they send us on, you know, we have jobs to do. And while we're there for a little longer than we have to be, you know, there's fun to be had, experience new cities. But we're there for work and have some parties to broadcast from for the Super Bowl. Even though there probably will be a lot of girls there, and I'll probably have a lot of opportunity, they'll probably be like, yeah, he doesn't have a chance.
Spot has let us down time and time again. You know, he never comes through, ever. So I don't think expectations are high. I don't think anyone really believes in him anymore. If you ask people around Sirius, they'll say he's a good dude, but I don't think this is a secret. I think Spot's inability to get women is known.
Spotty, I don't know what your deal is. Sometimes you amaze me with your stupidness and women, but I'll pull for you, buddy. I'll pull for you. I'm gonna go with the underdog right now and say yes, you're gonna get laid.
Do I think Spot will get laid in Arizona? He should, but I don't think he will.
When you add douchebag to a guy who's already that socially awkward, they're gonna like cancel each other out. He's gonna crash and burn.
There's a cougar inside Spot waiting to come out. I'm telling you, it's ready. It's like it's in there somewhere and it's ready to come out at you.
Action for Spot. It's not gonna happen. Hate to tell you, but it ain't gonna happen.
Is he married?
No.
Possible.
How possible would you say?
Not possible. I'm just trying
If he can totally embrace who he is, he will get laid.
I think that he just gets too wrapped up in the show when he's running around, he has all this stuff to do, and he forgets about it, and he always puts it off. It's always whatever comes first for the show. So if he just takes a minute to relax, Saturday at the Penthouse party, when they don't have to worry about work, Spot will get asked. It's just a speed control B.
Cullen from Faction, no, Spot, you will not be getting laid. Not now, not ever. Maybe if some money is involved, maybe you'll get laid, but I've seen your game, bro, and you're gonna need roofies.
No way in hell he's getting laid in Arizona. People go there for football and girls, not to bang chubby ugly guys. It's just the way it is.
You're gonna need absinthe.
I just want that inner beast in him to come out, and I just want him to dominate some little Nussie. And I just don't know what's taking so long. So I'm hoping Phoenix will be the place where you can make this happen.
You're gonna need a crowd.
They all support me. They all want to see me get ass. They all want to see me succeed. But I would say it would probably feel like 50-50, like, yes, I'll do it, and no, I won't.
He ain't getting no pussy.
On the level deuce, man.
Dude, we
secret
are.
filming,
I think
secret
I
filming.
smell something. I smell a deuce. Dude, it is part due. This time it's gonna focus not on us, but more so Spot in his pursuit of ours. What are we calling this one, brother? What are we calling this one? Spot and his pursuit of ours. I don't know.
Well, where is Spot right now?
Dude, Spot's walking 20 feet ahead of us because he's being grouchy because he hasn't cranked it in 25 days. We're going to Viva Pancho now, our little hangout spot before we get ready for the Super Bowl party this week. How about instead of calling this, instead of like the pursuit of happiness?
Pursuit of a penis?
A pursuit for your penis.
Do they get on my nerves? Absolutely. Sometimes they're saying things and you know, it strikes a wrong chord, and I'm just like, ugh. It's very frustrating dealing with them. Frustrating. While I understand being the butt of jokes is my role, you know.
You know what? We ride him a lot about not getting ass, and we embarrass him in front of women all the time. But it's all in good fun. We do a radio show, you know, so everyone's a target. I'm a target. Rich is a target. I think there are times where Spot's like, "Fuck these guys." I want to punch them in the face.
Spotty's the new spokesman.
Get in the zone! Friend zone!
The reason reason I take a lot of what I do, and not to sound like I'm a martyr or anything, but there are a lot of people out there that listen to the show that are just like me. The way I look at a majority of our audience, and while some of them might not want to admit it, is that they're like me, trying to be them.
Look, I just think you're wasting your time with these like Maxim hotties, who just want to get to know you to be on the show.
Oh my God, Spot! Spot, you're so cute.
Oh, Spot! Can we be on Maxim Radio? No way. Find some like random Nussie who's there. Promise her, like a guest spot on the show or something. Not these Maxim shit. We got like a waitress.
Like one of the chicks working the party?
Yeah.
For as much as he gets frustrated with us, we get frustrated with him. Because I don't know what motivates him. I have no idea what motivates the kid. It's not women. It's not money. I don't know what motivates him.
If something happens, it happens. I'm not using this trip as a reason to hook up with someone. If it happens, it happens. I just hope out of this weekend to just come out of it and be happy,
The thing with Spot, though, and I'll defend him here, is Spot's not looking for that piece of ass. He's really not. But everyone's telling him to just get that piece of ass, get the rust out with some random chick, so that when you find the real girl, the girl of your dreams, you'll know what to do.
Do you guys think that maybe you give too much advice? Or sometimes your advice may be something that might work for you, but not for him, it might be the wrong advice?
No. When it comes to us giving Spot advice, we're absolutely awesome all the time. I think our advice is golden. I think if Spot listened to us all the time, he would get asked.
So while they were waiting to board their flight, Covino and Rich ran down a quick checklist of things for Spot to do to get ready for Phoenix, Arizona.
Don't go in there with high expectations. Like, don't psych yourself out. Don't be like, I've got to get asked today or it's all over.
You know what you shouldn't do? You shouldn't psych yourself out. You shouldn't put so much pressure on yourself.
He literally just said.
Did he? I was listening.
You shouldn't peacock. I don't know if I agree with that.
Did you trim the balls, like, just in case?
Did you shave them or trim them?
I trimmed them.
You might want some pineapple. You want to be a considerate guy for the first time.
Trim those sideburns, dude.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
I know, my hair's whack. I didn't have time to get.
Yeah, but you gotta trim the sideburns. You got like, you look like a, acidic Jew.
You could tell every single one of these college girls, I could get you in Maxim magazine. And I don't see the harm in that. If that is the means to an end.
I'll tell you what else you gotta do. Is wipe away that shit-eating grin you have all the time. To be like, that face. Can you give like a cool look or something?
Right, practice looks. Ready? Pretend I'm some young Nussie. Oh my God! Can you get me a Maxim?
The guy's smiling. Just be serious. Don't be like. Just like be serious when you're talking to her. Just seriously look at her.
He just did the Elvis.
Yeah, snarl at her.
Snarl.
Like Billy Idol. Like you're Billy Idol meets Elvis.
Oh my God, can you get me a Maxim? I can't even curl my lip.
See? That's why. You're too kid.
No!
He looks like, here, look. It looks like I'm holding a pile of shit under his nose. Smell that? I can't hear anything on my left ear.
Why?
I don't know.
After landing in Phoenix, Rich felt that it was time for Spot to get an early start on getting to know some of the local women.
Dude, I believe job training starts now, Covino.
This is what I'm afraid of.
What are you afraid of?
Because this is going on. You're gonna make me act like a doofus all weekend.
Hey, Spotty, why don't you go do this for the camera?
This should be practice off the bat. You're at the airport, we're just getting here. You should like test the waters.
You know what, dude? There's girls right there who want to party. So go over there with boots on. Look at her. She's all lonely, waiting for someone like you, bro, to sweep her off her feet. Her cowboy boots. Come on, dude.
Want me to introduce you?
Oh, because you're trying to show off for me?
This video is going to be doo-doo if you're doo-doo. He's a terrible documentary participant.
Rich and Spot, since they've known each other for so long, they really get into it like brothers, you know what I mean? Like big brother, little brother. And the funny part about it, and it's got to be frustrating for Spot, is Rich treats him like his little brother, like his chubby little brother or something. and they're the same age.
I've known Rich Davis for about 8 years. No, about 7.5 years. I think the fact that we've known each other for so long has maybe adds to this tension that we have. But he's such a doofus.
I think there are times where he wants to hit me, and if it ever came to it, I would destroy him. I would break him. I would push his rolly fat ass down a flight of stairs if it came to it. I hope he knows that.
Can you guys please do me a favor? Just fight.
I'd love to.
Just brutal on-screen fisticuffs.
I would love.
No, I love when they fight, man. I love it. I like to sit back and watch. It's hysterical, man, because, you know, Spot doesn't take it. Spot argues back like a woman almost. He's like, he might be that kid where it's all boiling up. It's all percolating. And then one day, Spot may just blindside me and cold cock me in the face.
Rich is a good friend. Rich supports me. Rich wants to see me succeed, but I think unknowingly he is setting me up for failure.
So what the hell are you and Rich fighting about?
Dude, Rich gets on my nerves, on my last nerve. I don't know why. I think it's because I don't know. I know
what it is.
No,
it's
you know
the
what
fact
it is?
that you know how annoyingly corny he is sometimes, and it bothers you that women actually fall for that shit.
Is he's trying to make me do these doofy things. He's like, oh, hey, Spotty, hey, why don't you dance like a monkey? Hey, do it again, I didn't see it.
Who'd win in a wrestling match? Honestly, who do you think would win, like in a fight, you or Rich? You got him.
Rich has big guns, though. I could use my body weight against him, but he has, like, huge arms.
That's funny. I'd love to see that. And he's got a bigger head, dude.
That boy's head's huge.
He'll hit you with a flying headbutt. And it's all over.
Is it here?
You won't be able to put him in a headlock.
Alright. Day one, or night one. Phoenix, Arizona, Super Bowl 2008. Thoughts so far? I don't know. Hopefully it's going to be a good weekend.
My prediction for Spot is he's not getting any ass. But if he does, people should get a day off of work and we should have a parade in New York City or something for the guy, because we're all rooting for him. But he's not going to get any. It's unfortunate.
Rich Davis is already getting on my nerves, and as the weekend goes on, it's probably going to get worse and worse.
Spot will surround himself with hot women. There'll be moments, but he won't know how to pull the trigger. And there'll be a story that goes something like, dude, this hot chick was hanging over me, and did you go for the move, Spot? No.
Tomorrow, a Madden party. First foray into the scene of Arizona life.
I'm going into this weekend, going in to do my job, going in to have fun. What comes out of it, yes, I have control over that, but I'm not doing this under the strict pretense that I'm getting ass, you know? I'm not doing it just to get ass. I'm doing it to do my job, have fun, and then whatever happens, happens.
I try to read her mind. She's on the straight and narrow. I'm guessing all the time. And I can't see the road if I'm looking at the signs. I carry a load and stepping out of line.
I think Rich and I are gonna fight today.
I don't think Spot's aggressive enough to really like push Rich. You know what I mean? Or like if he does, he'll be like, I've had enough. He turns into like a little fruity guy. Spot predicting a fight with me, dude. He doesn't want to mix it up with the devil. I will destroy him.
Rich is gonna have his views, and I'm gonna have my views, and they're just gonna one day and.
So are they sleeping right now? Time to get up in the morning. Hello? Time to wake up! Time to wake up in the morning!
There have been times where I've just wanted to take him and knock him over and put his head through a plate glass window. If I could find one.
By me like telling you go get some, is that being encouraging or is that being like obnoxious?
If you were like, hey Spotty, that girl's cute, why don't you go up there and say hi or whatever, that's fine. It's like, okay Spot, you gotta go in,
But it's all practice, it's practice, like at the airport with those girls by the terminal.
Yeah, but then I know that your three doofuses are standing behind me, watching my every little move and making fun of me if I fuck up. I don't want that.
Spot doesn't complain too much, but he does complain about not getting ass. But it's the fact that he actually complains about it that makes us frustrated with him. Well, then do something about it, If you want ass, go out there and get it.
I think Spot's complacent. I think Spot has got to a point where he's okay without getting ass. My intent is for Spot to try to step up his own life. And if it comes across like an asshole, I don't care, because deep down inside, my intentions are good. We're not putting you down. We're not trying to insult you. We're trying to motivate you when we're buddies.
You always put me down to motivate me.
That's my style.
Both of you put me down. Just Rich a little more than Covino. That's why I hate Rich more.
With the Madden EA party later that evening, Spot and the boys went out and started their first full day in Arizona.
Scott Dizzy Dale.
We have a new friend with us on day 2 in Arizona, man. We got 3 new friends. Her and her kids.
Your name?
Jen Sturger.
Alrighty. And how do you know Spot?
Spot and I met probably about, I guess a year ago.
Jen Sturger is a big supporter in the cause for me to get ass.
I think Jen has confidence in him beyond us, though, because she doesn't know him. Like, she's like, Spot's a good guy, he's shy, and we'll break him out of his shell. Not so fast, Miss Jen Sturger. Not that easy.
Christian doesn't really come right out with his feelings until he gets to know you. So, my first impression was that he's a little on the eccentric side. Sometimes the things that he brings up in conversation, case in point, our conversation at US Egg, it's not something we would typically discuss with someone, especially a girl. I could tell right away the guy had absolutely no game.
No, I was telling you, I watched this documentary on how utensils are made.
Spot's choice of conversation sometimes is not on point.
They're like flat things, and then they put them down in like this press, and it just goes, psh, and you have to sort it.
His interests are not the things that women want to hear about.
But the knives are actually it's like this side, and then they like put metal shavings in, and then they heat it up and dip it in hot liquid, and then it fuses, and you can't see the things on the side.
Who talks to women about making silverware? Seriously.
And then they fill it with cement.
This is what not to say to a girl tonight at the party.
I happen to watch a documentary about forks and knives and spoons. Alright? That interests me, okay? I bet you it interests you. You know what? You use a fork and a knife and a spoon every day. I bet you don't know how they're made.
Knowing things gets you ahead in life. It just doesn't get you ahead, okay?
Don't write yourself off yet. It's only in your head.
ASU has some of the hottest college co-heads. But I think the reason we took him to ASU was just so that he could kind of get his feet wet, You don't step into the major leagues and start hitting home runs on your first day. You got to work your way up through the minors, and I think that's what we were trying to do with Spot.
Ace. That's what Spotty's here to get.
Just take some time, little girl, in a little out the ride. Everything will be just.
Dude, Spot, you get your mojo.
It's got mojo.
Sweet. He needs mojo.
Just take some time, little girl, in a little out the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will
Spot have a little more leverage with these college girls and these college kids. He's a grown man at this point.
These girls are looking at it. Look, see? These girls. Oh, hey, what's up? What's going on?
What's up?
Here's what's going on, and this is exactly what I didn't want to go on. You have these three doofuses. Jen, you're a doofus too. Fucking be like, hey, Spotty, go talk to her. Go talk to her. Go talk to her.
What's our angle?
Yeah, I know. What's my angle?
You work for Maxim and you're looking for hometown hotties. Come on, it's not that hard, dude. I could hit on these chicks.
Then why don't you?
I think Spot makes himself uncomfortable. He lets that moment of opportunity pass by him and he just waves at it.
Are you gonna stand here, dude, or not?
You're making me get inside my own head. You're making me freak myself out.
Do it!
Come on, dude.
He's a 27-year-old dude that works for Maxim. These are college chicks. Like, if he can't run his game on these girls, then he's a failure.
I don't think Spot likes being looked at as like a charity case. That's why I think he's better off on his own. I think Spot would be better off doing his own thing. Like, all right, guys, thanks for your support, but I'm gonna go off and try to, take a little bit of what everybody told me and get some ass on my own. Because when there's too many people there, I think it's just too much pressure on him.
If I were alone, I would probably be better off than if this were going on.
Listen closely. If none of us were there, he would not even thought of going up to these girls. So any thought that we cramped him to the point where he would have normally gone up to these girls, get that out of your head because that wouldn't have happened.
You know the saying, he who hesitates masturbates?
Yeah.
You hesitated, and you're not masturbating. But look who stepped in, man, these two dudes. You waited, now these guys claim the territory.
What could happen? Two douches sat with her.
Two weak-ass dudes sat with her. That could have been you. Only last week.
If I want to do something, I'll do it. That's why forcing me into these situations and sitting and staring at me and being like, go, and just waiting for me to do these things is not gonna work.
You don't understand me.
I was disappointed because, like I said, if you can't get your feet wet in a situation like ASU where it's just, there's a plethora of hot girls.
And why do you feel the need to tease me?
We were all frustrated. We're like, I'm wiping my hands clean of this. Get your own ass. I'm done with you. Like, we were frustrated with the guy. You're done with him. You can't motivate this guy.
There's always another point of view.
We left that campus thinking, this may be useless. This may be out of our hands.
Something you'd like to say?
I think my look says it all.
I don't know. Maybe Covino and Rich and Jen were disappointed in me. Maybe they're losing hope at the fact that I'm not, doing these things that they want me to do, or maybe they're slowly realizing that they can't make me do these things.
I just feel like you sell yourself short. You see all these girls, and you're always saying you don't get any girls, and you haven't cranked it for a month, but you're not doing anything to change that.
Having them make me do these things and then me not doing them and then them being disappointed in me, it's making me feel like a failure. It's like I look at myself and I'm like, great, now I'm not doing this. I'm a loser. I'm even more of a loser because I'm not. These things aren't happening. It's like I'm doing something wrong, and now my friends think I'm a loser. So that's even worse.
EA party time, brother, man. EA Party Madden Bowl. We're going to be doing it live. Covino Rich Show.
The Madden EA party was action-packed with tons of NFL stars and celebrities.
And we're going to hang out with the NFL stars and everything, but Spotty's going to be on a mission. Mission starts, I guess, officially right now. Let's do it.
See, the EA party is a mostly dude party. This is not the party where Spot was going to flourish. However, once the party was over, we had an opportunity to play a little bit.
We'll give you the details later, right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, the details.
Good year.
You snuck a camera in for me, and I appreciate that.
No worries.
How'd you think you did it, first of all?
I am no Martin Scorsese.
Sammy, I apologize. We can't hear that.
had an early morning the next day, so I really didn't go too wild or crazy or get drunk or anything.
The footage that I saw from Jen Sturgicam inside the EA party, you seem to be a bit intoxicated.
Okay. Okay. Maybe I forgot a little.
Are you recording? Alright. You're not going to hear any of this, but let me tell you what just happened. I have balls.
When Spot parties and it's not for work, the funny part is Spot becomes the life of the party. He's talking, he's drinking. Spot becomes the life of the party.
My goal for this weekend is to get some ass.
Well, let me see what you got. I'm going to see if you're going to get some.
What do I got to do? I don't know.
He will get some.
When I drink, I have a couple drinks and start to loosen up, as anybody does when they have a few drinks. You know, I've become a little more outspoken. I've become a little more comfortable with saying things that I probably wouldn't normally say.
Maybe some of the Patriots cheerleaders were like Ryan and Mashween.
They're from Boston, you never know.
Yeah, they're from Boston. They're probably sluts.
At the party, you could definitely see Spot was trying to interact with girls, you know? It wasn't just mingling with athletes and stuff like that. Spot really was trying to throw a game.
I guarantee you'll get laid by somebody this weekend.
That's great. Great. What was your name again? Chris? That's right, Chris.
It is possible for the both of y'all to get laid. Because you act like you don't know. There are drunk chicks in Scottsdale.
Saturday night, our goal is to get laid. I guarantee it.
I'm starting to see some promise in him at this point, but we go home. You know, like, we go home and it's not a night where Spot's like a failure, but it's a night where it's like just another night where nothing happens.
Jen's like making her own Cloverfield.
I don't understand what's going on. It's like, oh, I think they killed it. I think they killed it.
There's something in
It's dead. It's fucking dead.
What did they do on Damien the Hypnotist?
What?
Give Jen the look.
What's the look? What's
The look.
the
He's
look?
practicing the look when he looks at a girl. Get the top of his Jufro. You're forgetting his head.
That's Scottsdale Road right there. Then it's left.
Can you guarantee it?
I guarantee it. Will you film me if I get out and push?
Yes.
You're gonna love this. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be like 10 times faster. It's gonna be awesome.
He's not pedaling. He's gonna let you do it.
Let you get your workout.
Go, Spot.
That's not fair.
Go. Come on, Spot. Come on.
Come on, Spot, let's go. Oh my God.
So maybe I overestimated myself.
You need to work out with John Bastow.
I do really need to work out with John Bastow.
See, look, I'm getting random hot chicks to wave. Woo!
Hey, Spot.
Yeah.
Are you fired up?
Yeah.
How would you consider today?
Today was warm up. Today was a warm up day.
Tomorrow is the day it all happens.
I know it is. I'm so scared.
He's a sport, and he gave me the finger. Oh my god. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go fucking lay in my bed by myself and fucking freeze to death for the rest of the night because I'm not fucking. Be quiet, because you're sleeping. I don't know where my key is.
Stop playing.
Stop playing, old boy.
Yo,
fuck me. What are you?
What's up?
What's up, man? I'm in my own movie?
Dude.
Get the fuck out of town.
Dude, man. You don't even know what happened tonight.
I guess not.
I'm gonna fucking go in this bed alone. Alone. You see the two pillows?
I see that.
I'm only gonna use one of them. Tomorrow night, everybody's being kicked out of this room because you know what? Fucking tomorrow night.
Are you fucking tomorrow night?
Fucking.
Did nothing happen at the party?
No. But tomorrow night is gonna be fucking awesome because I figured out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking work. I have to work the party, but I'm gonna fucking sneak drinks in like the last 2 hours. I'm gonna fucking loosen up. I'm gonna walk into that party. I'm gonna be like, you, put it in your mouth.
Being in a party situation actually I think worked to Spot's advantage because of the lowered inhibitions both of himself and the women around him. So I think Spot might actually have some chances, you know?
Hopefully the EA party, hopefully our time at ASU, hopefully these are a warm-up for the Maxim party, the Penthouse party, and all the stuff we still have left to do in Arizona.
I know the Maxim party is different from the EA party. I know that there's going to be a hell of a lot more booze. There's going to be a hell of a lot more women. A lot of celebrities. It's going to be a lot of fun. So just the atmosphere of a Maxim party alone is enough to force a situation that could be fun. So plus I have a guaranteed hotel room if something would happen. So might as well use that offer. It's going to be fun at all. I guarantee it. And I think that's below an Ed from Jersey guarantee, but I guarantee it.
She's always staying narrow. I'm guessing all the time. But I can see the road from looking at the signs. I'm carrying a load and stepping out of line.
Today's the day of the Maxim party, and I don't know what's going to happen. I know I'm still getting pressure from Rich and Jen and Covino, and they all expect this weekend to be, you know, the Maxim party is the culmination of this weekend, you know.
He's warmed up between going to Arizona State University, between the Madden party, between everything that's gone on. If he's not prepped by now, he's not going to be prepped. But I still have that part of me that wants him to hook up, but I just don't think it's going to happen.
At this point, I'm losing faith in Spot completely. If it happens, then yeah, high five. But if it doesn't, really no sweat off my back. I really don't care. My girlfriend's in town. I'm going to spend time with her. And if Spot gets a piece of ass, then, you know, so be it. Good for him at this point. But I'm not really believing it at all.
Spot really kind of let me down, like, at the Madden party. I mean, granted, it wasn't the same kind of opportunity that he's going to have at the Maxim party, but still, like, he didn't try anything at ASU, he didn't try anything at the Madden party, and at the Madden party, granted, he had some stiff competition, you know, like NFL legends around, but at the same time, it's like, he didn't even spit game at the bartender other than ask her, you know, for a napkin.
Dude, you're such a doofus. How am I a doofus? Because last night, first of all, you were trying to hit on the bartender, and that was not working. You were trying to ask her if you think you could get laid. That's not the way that...
It's constant pressure. Like, I've been saying this whole weekend that it's been constant pressure. Hey, do this. Hey, do this. Hey, do this.
Stop it. Stop it. You are not putting pressure on me, because if you put pressure on me, it will force me into doing something I don't want to do. I will do it naturally, okay?
Honestly, as much as we hype up the Maxim party, these are not circumstances for a chubby dude from New Jersey that lives with his mom to succeed under. Maxim parties are made for confident ballers to have a hookup with a model.
Here's what tonight is. Tonight I have to work from 9 to 1 o'clock. 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. I'm working. 1 o'clock, whatever happens will happen.
I just want to sit back, work this party, enjoy my time away from home and live my life, and I don't need the pressure of all these people around me to make things happen, you know?
Well, what was cool about leading up to the Maxim party is that we all went shopping beforehand, and we all got geared up and ready to, you know, dominate the scene, as we say. Spot went to Men's Express, I believe, and we went there with him. We had some guy style him up, and he picked out a new shirt, new jeans, and a new tie, and he was looking slick. He was looking good, about as good as Spot could look.
This is his moment to shine. He's the producer of Maxim Radio. All these girls are gonna, come to him to be on our show, and he's got the cool outfit going. He's getting confident. He looks shaved and dapper and everything. I'm excited. Last night's party was dope. Success. Tonight's party's gonna be even better.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Tonight is your night, bro.
Tonight you're gonna do it.
Tonight
You're gonna do it. All right.
on, Samuel.
Max party tonight. Gonna be awesome. Party's gonna be awesome. Bitches, Nussies. We're gonna make it happen. Like.
Stop with your freaking
Gloria Stefan and Mariah Carey.
All right. I like Mariah Carey. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be good. And hopefully won't need anyone to crash.
We'll have tons of pictures to show you when we get back.
Oh, it's on, my friends. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's Spotty's night.
But first, it's your chance. Take my hand, come with me. It's like I waited my whole life for this one night. It's gonna be me, you, and the dance floor. 'Cause we only got one night. Double your pleasure, double your fun, and dance forever.
The Maxim party was amazing. It was a great time.
It was random celebrity after random celebrity. Everyone from Michael Clark Duncan and Tom Arnold to John Elway and Terrell Owens and Mario Lopez. You name it, they were there.
The douchey-douchertons from the hills. What are they, like Heidi and Spencer, Steve Young, you name it, they were there. Spot was like in primetime producer mode. He almost tackled David Spade to get him on the show. Spot was wrangling women left and right, being the man, but I knew his game was not going to be tight with these women.
The last hour and a half of the show was like, what are we going to do? Oh, let's send Spot in with a camera and a microphone and make him go around to all these random girls and hit on them so we can hear Spot spit his game.
All right, Spot, scope out a Nussie, scope out a hottie, and Jen Sturger is going to be on top of it. She is going to feed you the lines what to say.
He just didn't have enough liquid courage in him at that point in time. You know what I mean? Like, if we'd waited until later in the night before he started spitting game at the girls, he might have been better off.
I don't want to use cheese. I don't want to use
cheesy
pick. I don't want to use cheesy
all right, ready?
lines.
Ladies, are you enjoying the party?
All right, that's it.
Ladies, are you enjoying the party?
Yeah, my name's Christian. I work for Maxim. I just want to see how you guys are having a good time tonight.
Wait, and then what?
You can't take the guy serious when he's always giddy and jolly and he's smiling at you, and even when he's trying to say something like, you're looking good, girl, or ooh, baby, this and that, or ooh, that ass. Like, he's goofy about it, and no girl takes him serious, So we're feeding him lines, and a girl seemed interested. He got her number, and still he didn't follow up.
Are you enjoying my party tonight?
We're having at the party.
Amazing time. As you can tell.
She's having a great time. That's awesome.
Really? But
now what?
Ask her if she wants to have more
Dude,
fun.
dummy.
So it's so stupid, but it's once again me taking one for the team, and I do what I have to do.
He knew that this was his last chance to prove to everyone, not just, to Covino and Rich and the listeners, but to himself. And I think at this point, I think he knew we were all very disappointed in him, and he just felt overwhelmed with all the pressure we were putting on him.
Spot was a failure at the Maxim party. I love him, but, dude, he's freaking failure face.
Just another Spot tale of, I'm going to go there, I'm going to do something, nothing happens, It's just, he has bad luck with women, and that's all there is to it. But we're trying our best to coach him, and he's making us look bad. But eventually there will be a girl that's aggressive enough to go after him.
As much as as nice as it would be to have, random sex with a girl and get my wiener a little wet and end this streak of no masturbating that I'm on, at the same time, I can't do that, it's my morals kick in and I can't just bang a random hoe.
At this point, you could pretty much consider me out of the picture. I went out to breakfast with Spot that morning, and tried to give him a pep talk. He told me that nothing happened. He never contacted the girl that he met the night before at the party. He got her number. He was like, oh, but dude, I don't think she was really feeling me. So we had breakfast, and then I went on with my day, and Spot went on with Rich and you.
I wouldn't consider us the new version of The Odd Couple.
This girl is, I met her randomly. I get a text from her, like, are you coming to Arizona? I'm like, and she signed her name because she had a different number. I'm like, eh? We had a fun, chatty, flirty little text session. Yesterday, she hit me up. She's like, oh, are you in town? I'm like, yeah, I'm working tonight at the Maxim party. She's like, okay, see you there. She never responded to my text if she wanted to get lunch today. So.
Bro, were you this long-winded with her?
Dude, I'm fucking concentrating on the road, and I'm trying to tell a story, all right? I'm focusing on two different things, so my stories are drawn out. Don't fucking shake your head at me. Fucking stop being a backseat douche.
Spot, I could tease him, I can make fun of him, he could try to want to kill me, but at the end of the day, I win the battle. I break him down, and he just wants to be friends again.
Did you see, like, this was how your Arizona trip was going to end? Just you Spot?
Yes, that's exactly how I wanted things to end. Me and Spot just hanging out in a hotel room. That's my freaking dream. That's how I wanted it. If you ask me, Rich, how do you want this to end? Me and Spot laying in a bed.
What one not scared to fight is what a...
Stop reading my battle.
Love Rich to death. Love him to death. Enjoy spending time with him. You know, when we can just chill away from everybody. You know, just it sounds a little gay, but when we can chill away from everybody and have our you know, just, you know, our man time and BS about stuff and chill and wander around Arizona by ourselves. It's cool, you know.
You fucking suck. You make a woman feel really bad.
Alright, come back and lay down.
Hanging out with Spot, doing everything from giving him advice on women and him reading my t-shirts, and I mean, I have fun with Spot. That's why he's the producer of our show. That's why we love hanging out with him. But you know, let's not hide the fact that Spot is just a big lovable doofus.
Tonight is the penthouse party, and I just think I think this is just going to be Spot's easiest opportunity to get some tail. I really do. I think this is going to be one of those parties. Like, honestly, think about it. Maxim's a little classier, celebrity-driven, and all that type of good stuff.
Where'd I go? Oh wait, I'm behind Rich's head.
That's not funny.
We have penthouse models on our show all the time. We know a woman who works at penthouse. She gets us into these parties. It's awesome. So we can just go, chill, relax. You know, we know some of the girls because they've been on our show, which is awesome, so we have an in.
Spot will be there at like a Maxim or the penthouse party, and Spot is just, he doesn't know how to, as we say on the show, he's not control B, he's not bold.
I think we need to make a list of things for you to say to girls as like opening lines today.
I have things to say.
What are you going to say? Write them down on a piece of paper, keep it in your pocket just in case.
Why don't you write down what you think I should do, and then I'll compare with my notes.
The dress thing is always a good one.
Why? Hey, where'd you get that dress?
I love your dress. Practice.
What am I saying?
The dress line. I'll be the girl.
Hey, where'd you get that dress?
Oh, this whole thing?
What is this, the Old West?
This whole thing?
This old thing? What are you, Natalie Wood in a Tony Curtis movie? What is this? You're an idiot. This old thing? Man, you suck as a chick. You'd never get laid if you were a girl, dude.
He's waiting for one of these girls to like come up to him, which is not going to happen. Same old story. I'm almost sick of telling it.
My role tonight is your wingman, 100%. Unless you
No, you can't be my wingman because you're gonna be fucking Captain Goofball. You're gonna come up. You're gonna cockblock me essentially.
Alright, so I'll leave you alone, but just practice your lines.
You'll be at home base. I'll wander around, and then
I'll see what I can do, and then I'll come back to home base.
I don't know. It's gonna be, Snoop Dogg is gonna be performing. There's gonna be a lot of drinking, free booze, a lot of loose women hanging around. So anything is possible, I feel, at this party. Will I hook up? I don't know. Will I try and hook up? Yes.
Not try to read her mind. She's on the straight and narrow. I'm guessing all the time. And I can't see the road if I'm looking at the signs. I'll carry a load and stepping out of line.
I'm gonna take my time. She gon' get hers before I'm gonna take it slow. I'm not gonna rush the stroll so she can get a.
So we walk into the penthouse party, immediately greeted by beautiful women. So it's like, all right, I can't do anything, I'm taken. Spot can't do anything because he has no game. Dude, some cool painter guy was doing some shit. Snoop Dogg was there, and that old guy Junebug was dancing. I mean, it was a great time. The penthouse party was fun.
We met up with our good friend Ed from Jersey. He brought this girl with him. Hot, amazing girl. At some point in the night, we were watching Snoop Dogg, and he had pushed her on to me, I guess.
For some reason, she was hanging around Spot. No, I don't say for some reason I can't believe why, but Spot was hanging around with her. But what happens every time happened again.
I was dancing with her and, grinding up on her, touching her a little, and then, at some point in the night, it was as if someone just went, click, switch.
The girl went home, and Spot stayed with me.
The unfortunate part is that Ed from Jersey did hook me up with a male enhancement drug, and I never got to use it that night.
Dude.
Where's Spot?
We left Spot behind at the penthouse party. And obviously, I'm trying to be good, so I'm like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Right.
Sammy, you're tired and feeling sick. So I said, Spot, stay here, brother. This could be your lucky night. The problem was that all these penthouse girls are a bunch of nussies. So they're all making out with each other. And this is only making it worse for Spot if he doesn't get any, because it's day 30 officially now on the Million Hand March.
Rich will probably say this. Every party, when everybody else leaves, I always end up in the corner smoking pot with some random person. It was like that scenario, only I wasn't smoking pot with a random person.
Leaving Spot at a party by himself always ends up the same. You would hope, dude, maybe he goes home with a hot chick or does something cool. He always ends up smoking weed with a stranger. We'll find out tomorrow morning whether or not Spot sealed the deal or not, or it could be going on month 2 of the Million Hand March. Imagine that, going into the second month and never cranking it. Jeez.
Yeah, it's those Jersey boys.
We left you alone last night. And ultimately, I thought the plan was for you to come back later. But later.
Like I said from the get-go, this weekend was not about, it's not an ass-getting mission. Even though Covino and Rich set out for me to hook up with a girl this weekend.
I'm fine. I had a great weekend. I fucking was 5 feet from Snoop Dogg last night. But all in all, a good weekend, man. Arizona's bitching. The weekend ain't over yet. The weekend is not over yet.
The bonus is rather than watch the, we're catching a red eye. Rather than watch the Super Bowl on a plane, we're watching the Super Bowl in a bar and then hopping on a plane.
All right, we are in the 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. We're hanging in Arizona, and Spot in our company box pool has New England 4, Giants So if New England scores a touchdown to win it here 4-10, Spot wins $3 grand.
Third and goal.
It's third and goal.
Third and goal.
So this is the play where Spot wins $3 grand or nothing. So at this point, you're looking at possible victory for Spot.
I think there's 2 minutes to go at an extra point, but I think I just won $3 grand.
I was like, no way. I'm gonna win $3,000. The Giants are fucking sucking. The Patriots are amazing. There's no chance that the Giants are gonna score another touchdown. I was like, sweet.
The Patriots score in the last minute or so, 14-10, 4-0. Spot is this close to winning $3,000.
I can't say anything like that.
Come on, Eli.
Then.
That's okay, it's okay.
Eli Manning gets the ball.
No, they're not gonna score. No.
14-0.
Wait.
Insult to injury after a week of not getting pussy. This guy is the only guy at the bar cheering for the Patriots to stop the Giants.
One touchdown is all it took to A, take away the perfect season from the Patriots, B, give the New York Giants a Super Bowl victory in I don't know how many years, I don't follow that shit, and C, take away $3,000 fucking dollars from my pocket. I fucking lose $3,000. So it's like, not only am I still not cranking it because I haven't had sex yet, and now I'm poor.
You know what? This pretty much sums up my weekend.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Spot failing at the parties, combined with him losing the box pool at the last minute, made for an awesome trip total.
The Million Hand March is slowly turning into the Million Day March.
I stopped doing the daily tally because once it got to 100 days, I was like, I mean, this is just ridiculous.
As a show bit, the Million Hand March is a stinker. But aside from motivating him, it hasn't done anything. He's at a point now where he has no sex drive at all.
But Spot will meet that very nice girl. That will happen. It will happen. Whether it's now, a month or two from now, that will happen.
So, it is with a heavy heart, but a much lighter sack, that I proclaim to you, after a streak of 164 days of not cranking it, and an even longer streak of not getting any, the Million Hand March has come to an end. Now back to you, fuckers.
My baby's on the level, not try to read her mind. She's on the straight and narrow, I'm guessing all the time. And I can't see the road if I'm looking at the signs. I'll carry a load and step